Harlequin Audio is proud to bring you Ethan and Wyatt, Getting Him Back, Boyfriend Material, and Relationship Status by K.A. Mitchell. Performed by Cooper North and Teddy Hamilton. Getting Him Back.
Chapter 1. Right if you get work. My dad laughed at his own joke, which was good because I didn't get it. He slapped my shoulder and finished the display of fatherly affection by tucking a couple of 20s into my palm. That I didn't mind. My mom gave me a hug. Well, you can try, but we plan to disappear into witness protection before the first bills arrive. They thought they were laugh riots. My mom was always quick with a dig about how much Coburn College was costing over a state school. I was paying for most of it with student loans, and I would be paying for it for the next 20 years. They were barely picking up a share of room and board, but it was cool. Blake and I had a plan. After college here, he was going to coach soccer and teach high school science, while I taught elementary. We'd get jobs in one of the urban, high-need areas to get some of our federal loans forgiven. It all started now. As soon as I could get my parents out the door, I would finally be in my boyfriend's arms. And pants. I hadn't seen him in 3 weeks, 2 days, 5 hours, and 29 minutes. That was 52 solo jerk-off sessions. We hadn't even been able to do it on the phone or Skype because he was so exhausted from soccer practice. I couldn't imagine being too tired to get it up for 3 weeks, but he'd said he had to concentrate on learning new set pieces too. I started edging us all toward the door. Here's your hat. What's your hurry? Dad asked. He was my dad, but he was a guy too. How could he not get it? I felt like my eyeballs were flashing a countdown to when I could finally be with Blake. I mean, we were in love, but there was also the major fact that after spending June and July all over each other, my balls were fucking blue with how much I needed something besides my right hand. My mom opened the dorm door. We get it. The sooner we're gone, the sooner you can see Blake. The hint of a sigh in her voice wasn't because of Blake. I mean, my parents had known I was gay for basically ever, and Blake St. Pierre was any parent's ideal boyfriend. A polite, honor roll athlete, class treasurer. They, mostly Mom, just had thought it was a bad idea, me picking Coburn College because Blake was already at school here. Like it was going to make any difference what college my elementary ed degree was from. Well, it was all out in the open now, so that only made it easier. Guilty as charged. Thanks for the ride. I love you guys. See you Thanksgiving. Hey, I totally walked them out to the car. I'm not completely selfish. But as soon as the car was out of the lot, I took off toward Blake's dorm, barely resisting my urge to pump my fist in the air. College. Finally. My life was going to be awesome. I didn't understand how I could possibly be so lost. I'd studied the online maps last year, knew all the names of the buildings, imagining Blake going around campus, sitting in class in Joppa Hall, going through a cafeteria line at Thorpe Dining Hall, hanging out in the Butler Student Center. But that was from my aerial map view on the college's website. In the real world, buildings didn't have convenient mouse-over names. The paths were twistier, and there were a lot more trees and bushes and hills. Even Google Earth hadn't prepared me for this. I probably looped back around to my own dorm. That bush over there looked familiar. I could have called Blake, but the whole point to being here a day earlier than he expected me was to surprise him. The path I was on paralleled a deep gully with a stream at the bottom. I didn't remember Blake saying he needed rappelling gear to get to class, so I must have taken a seriously wrong turn. A girl came toward me. She was the first person I'd seen who wasn't hanging with friends or had her attention glued to the screen of her phone. A long...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?